to all the party people in the place to be. We hope you're doing well on this fine day, evening, night, morning, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. We hope that you're happy. And we also want to give a special shout out to those viewers in France. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. I don't know if I'll look into the language thing. There may be something I can do. I got to go check settings. But we'll find out. But either way, appreciate you guys coming in, checking out the channel. Really excited to have you guys here. But with that, we are back at Parcel Simulator. I kind of broke everything down, got everything on pallets, and then, you know, we've been busy off camera. So then I moved the scanning routine for airplane over here just to kind of figure out like how much space does it take up with this other design right here. And then, you know, I'm just playing around with some different ideas right here. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll get to it later. Everything else I kind of broke down. I redid the train storage, so it's going wider now. And the main reason I did that was just to get more space, because those racks were coming like all the way out here, and it was taking up a lot of space. And then after that, what I did is I took all of the truck bays and I brought them down into these sets of storage racks. So the main goal for this video is, what we want to do is get everything off the trucks, the maximum number of packages per day. So I think the way the math worked out, it was 7 packages per truckload, 15 seconds per truck for 8 hours, and I think it worked out to be 140 packages per truck bay. So these racks right here, that they hold 16, 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah. So it's 16 per rack. So that's 32. And then this third rack is 48. So we've got 48 packages that can go on these racks. That leaves, you know, 98, right? 140 minus 48. So that is 92. So that leaves 92 packages. Man, my math is a little off tonight. But yeah, that's 92 packages that are going to be on these conveyors and coming through the system. So we got a lot of conveyors here. There's going to be some of them, and someone's going to be processing. Anyway, we're trying to make sure we get 140 packages per truck bay per day coming into the warehouse. So this is what we're doing. We're bringing all those guys in. We're throwing all these guys on racks. And now we have to figure out what we're going to do about the air routine, and what we're going to do with, you know, the pre-red stickers, pre-green stickers. So yeah, so we'll figure that out in this video, and then, you know, we won't get the entire build done in this video. That's a guarantee. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So I think what we want to do is, so right now these racks are going to have all of the packages on them, all the different types, etc., etc., etc. You know, one thing we could potentially do is we could potentially throw down the stamp scanner on here, and get rid of the errors so we don't do any scan. I don't know. I feel like that's... let's skip that for now. Let's just come over here, and that's cargo type. Okay, I'm not worried about cargo type right now. All right, stamp. All right, so let's start with this guy here. That's 1, 2 rows. All right, so we can't do, like, we're not going to be able to do one stamper per one of these guys. Like, that's not happening. So we're gonna have to merge these guys in. So if we do this. All right, let's go for maximum buffer. And if we go maximum buffer, we're gonna need one of the new guys. And none of those are the new guy. That guy's new. So we're gonna like merge these back together. So if we do that, and then we're gonna need one, two this way. Okay, and let's just get this straightened out. Let's grab. Do I have more of these new guys? I do. All right, so that skip that one, skip that one. That guy goes there. Okay. And is that a new guy? No. This a new guy? No. All right, so this rack is all the old guys. Okay. Do I have new guys on here? That guy's an old guy. I should have done this off camera. These are the boring parts that I'm trying to spare you guys from, and I'm messing up already. Here's a new guy. All right. Skip that one, skip that one. New guy goes there. Okay, we need like two more. He's the old guy. He's an old guy. He's an old one. He's an old one. He's an old one. Try not to talk to myself. It's hard sometimes. There's a new guy. All right. Now let's give that one. There we go. And then we need one more. One more. That guy. That guy. That guy. Not him. Not him. And then now we can see everybody. None of these guys. All right. So these are all old ones. All right. So let's just buy one real quick. Joiner. It's down here, right? Multi-joiner. Here we go. Check out. All right, let's go grab it. All right. Cool. And so now we need straight. So this can go back there. All right. Well, if we need regular joiners, we got a ton of them. Let's grab these straights over here. Bring a little closer. We're going for maximum buffer here. All right. Down here. You and you and you. Not what I wanted. This guy's still going the right direction. He is. Got it. Okay. Yeah. All right, that's that. We don't have the extra buffer here, but we'll be fine. I don't want to take up too much extra room because we still got Got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. Let's drop the straight. Let's grab this corner. Now we are get these corners done. All right. All right. Take care of that. Flip. And the rest of these guys should unbox in the right direction. Okay. Okay, and one more. One more. Perfect. Okay. And so now we want to come here. 1, 2 spaces there. Okay. And the red is there. Wait, rotate, rotate, flip. So it's red, then green. No, green, then red. Okay. I don't think it matters with what I'm doing. I just trying to keep them consistent here. Trying to keep them consistent. All right, and then I didn't even put that in the right spot. It's here. All right, perfect. I need a few more. Inspection sticker like that. And red on that side. Yep. And we'll put that there. And that is correct. Inspection sticker. That way. Yep. Perfect. And we need one more. I think one of these is one. It's cargo type. Cargo type. Cargo type. Just throwing these down. Inspection sticker. Okay. All right. So that's corners. And then these are straights. Let's pick up these straights over here too. I want to buy another pallet because I had already bought so many. All right, and bring that back over here. Okay. So like that's gonna happen. This is gonna have to get scanned. We ain't got no choice there. That's what we do with it after it's scanned. That is the important part. Okay. Alright, so we want the errors. We want the errors to come out this way. Do the error routine first. All right, and the errors are going to go that way, and the green ones, we want to do the same. The ones that are already green. I mean, we got the bridge update, So let's just try it. All right, so we're gonna do the green ones the same way. Start. We'll go walk the furthest this time. That there. Down here. Put that there. Down here. There. One more. Okay. Got that. And this is gonna pre-filter our things. So that there. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm doing too much at once. I can't work red and green at the same time. So let me just stick to red. Let me stick to red. All right. So the red will do this. And we'll do that. And then let's get one of these. We got so many of these. Grab that, and that will go there. Okay. And this will go there. Okay. And we'll grab this bridge. And we're going to end up with clipping. That kind of sucks. Unless we made these guys combine differently. Let's see. Grab one of these. It's like this guy will go here. And then now we're in trouble. Okay. So we could move this over. Man, this just kind of messes up everything, doesn't it? All right, so how's this gonna work? Because I need the errors to run across, but the math doesn't work. Man, so much things I like about this game, and then there's things like this where it's just a little bit more difficult than I need it to be. I grab this, and we put that there. Okay, so this guy doesn't have any more room. So I should probably start with this guy. So let me just grab this corner. Right. How bad does this get? And we do this. And that's fine. But then if we flip this, flip that. There we go. That goes there. Flip that. That goes there. And then this guy needs to go over. We have a second bridge, right? Yeah. I want to see what this is gonna do. I know I can make the packages clip. I don't want to. I really don't. Okay, so I take this guy out, move this guy over, flip him. All right, so then now we get. I had a straight piece. All right, so he goes out, merges in. Oh, we done lost. We done. we done lost this area right here. Okay, hold on. Move him out. Move him out. We'll get a straight. We need the new guys. Let's get like 5 of them. All right. This is definitely a build that we wouldn't have been able to do without the new piece that they released 2 patches ago. This guy that we're getting right here. Let's see what we can make it work here. Alright. So that guy's gonna go there. Okay. Alright. So red's gonna go out. Need another straight. Alright, so those 2 reds, boom, are going in there. They're merging in there. And that's good, okay. So if I take this guy here, and I do this, not that, that was funky. I do this, and I send that red piece out that way, and then I can do this, and I got those 3 errors merging in here, and then I don't really need that, and I can put this here. Oops, wrong way. Glad I caught that one. Okay. So error comes out. He's gonna run over here, run in there. They're gonna merge together. And then I need this corner. So that guy's gonna go there. I need another corner. Just give me the other green corner. I already took that green corner. I did. Okay. This green corner. Okay. And put him there. All right. Now the only problem with doing this is where are my greens going? So I probably shouldn't complicate it like that. Let me just go back to what I had before. Put that there, put that there, okay. Grab this. Put that there, grab this. Let's just flip that guy, okay. Alright, let's just go back to that. So this is gonna be my error run, okay. That comes down, and now this guy needs to shift over. So grab that and grab this and grab that out of there. Grab that guy. Grab that guy. Okay. So now that guy is gonna shift, but now this thing is in the way. So we need to go like this. Yeah, like that. Like that. Like that. Okay, perfect. And then guy needs to flip the other way. No. There we go. And now the red one comes out. There. And then this guy is getting flipped, going there. And then this still needs to come over. That needs to come over yet again. So we can't move this guy to the right because we got the green. It needs to come out. And then this guy can't come to the right because that guy moves right. Now his green, his red. Okay. So he really needs to go. This is where it's getting unnecessarily complicated. Now that guy goes there. That guy goes there. I get another bridge. And, you know, I already know. Didn't I have bridges over here? Did I move them? I did. I moved them over here. And I already know error packages are a problem because I get more error packages than anything else. So even with the bridge fix, I can't do errors that way, man. I can't. All right, let's. So then the bridges need to be this way. Is that gonna work? Now everything's got to go back one. Goes back one. Got to go back two. Yeah, it's got to go back two. Like so. But then that's every single package is going to have to go over that bridge. I don't think that's going to work either, man. Oh my goodness. All right. I really want to try to make this work. We're going to try it, but one step at a time. One step at a time. That goes there. That goes there. There, and then this guy backs up. Okay. And that guy gets flipped. He goes there. And then this bridge goes there. And that guy goes there. Quickly running out of streets. That guy goes there. That guy goes. No. All right, hold on. Hold on, I'm not thinking this all the way through because I still have to do cargo type also, which means that's going there. That's going there. Which means I need this. Let's go there. Okay. And I need this guy there. So that's both of those errors out of there. Okay. Straight. I need to do the same thing here. Flip them. Alright, that goes there. Goes there. There. Corner. That goes there. Okay, so the errors turn out. Those guys go straight. Okay. And then that guy goes there. This guy is there. Okay. And another straight. Oh, that's a corner. I keep making that mistake. Pull him out some. Okay, that goes there. All right. All right, one problem at a time. You out here. All right, you go here. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go back here. Okay. Let's put you there for now. Put you there for now. Okay. This. You're going there. Corner doing there. All right, there goes that. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. All right, there we go. There for error routine. That way, and this is flip. There we go. That's more like it. All right, and then we ain't got enough space. We already got problems. We already got problems. All right, hold on. Well, you know, we can flip that. We can send that green this way. But then where is it going to process all of that green? So like these green packages right here, they don't need to be sorted. You know what? We'll just do what we did before. All right, so that goes there, that goes there. Flip that, that goes there. That goes there. Okay. All right, and same thing. So all of that is taken care of. Okay. That goes there. That goes there. Okay, all of that is taken care of. So do guy. That can go there. That can go there. And those guys are all taken care of, and now we just need to go straight here. Here. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Need a bridge. Alright. You're going there. Going there. Okay. You're going there. This guy. Going there. Okay. And that's cargo type. So you're going cargo type. Going here. Okay. That goes there. Goes there. Alright. Bridge. Bridge goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Okay. That goes there. Go there. There. Flip it. That can go there. That can go there. Okay. And one more straight. Whoops. That goes that way. Yeah. That goes that way. Okay. And this can come out of there. Go over there. That can go there. This go there. That there. There. Back this up. Flip them. Actually, no, we don't have to flip them. Do it that way. That guy can go there. That guy can go there. That guy will come here. This guy will come here. Bridge. Flip around. There we go. And straight. Got it. Go there. This guy. I'll go here. There we go. Okay. So we've got the error routine is now running all the way across. Everything else is going over a bridge. Good luck to us with that. All right, let's finish off this error routine. All right, these are straights. Okay, let's go. was hitting the Q button and I wasn't. No, now I'm hitting it too many times. Come here. 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 Alright, that connects the air routine, and that guy gets out of here. Okay, perfect. And then let's grab this. Okay. Nope, one more. Okay. And those are the mergers. Those are straights. Corner. Corner. Okay. Alright, so that's the air routine. That's taken care of, and we need to get the other guy, which is over here. Okay, got him. Alright. He's gonna go here, like that. Okay. Straight. Go there. And straight is gonna go there, and that's gonna go there. Guy. Flip goes there. Okay. Those are those errors, and now we need that straight, and we need another merger. Alright, we got that. Okay. So, everything should be good to go now. Air routine is done. The green ones are coming out. Okie dokie. And then the question then becomes... let's bring this guy over here. We don't need this guy anymore. Throw him over there. That's one of the new guys. Okay, we'll stick him there. Alright, drop him back here. Drop him back here. Buzzers, we'll drop them there. This guy will drop here. Okay, so we've got all that set up. And now we've got to take these green ones and they need to get sorted. This is more straights, okay. Alright, so the green ones we need to get out. So we got rid of all the red ones. Now we got all the green ones, and the green ones got to get sorted by, you know, ship, boat, truck, and train. So if we... all the space down here. So how do we go ship? We need these, right? And that's gonna come out. We may have to take those things down and do something else with that storage, which is fine. We'll figure it out. Because kind of what I want to do is kind of want to... kind of want to... Like if I... Yeah, this is... I'm back to that same old problem, right? Like I need space to sort through each one of these lines. Like I almost want to do... I came here and I made this like rail, and then like can I throw it on these racks, right? Like if I had, just for illustration, like I throw rail racks right here and I have the rail come out and I go down and I do the same thing and I go down and I do the same thing and I go down and I do the same thing. But then this guy right here, how does his rail get down there? How does his rail get down there onto those racks? That is the question. And maybe the answer is we do more storage here. Like, do we just build enough storage right here that we unload all the trucks for the day on the storage racks? And we don't do nothing else the whole day, but get everything onto the storage racks. And then after it has enough storage racks, then it filters through, and then we merge these guys together, right? So like I save this for down here, and then we do this, right? Like, you know, then this guy comes here. You know, that guy goes there. That guy goes there, and this guy goes here. Oh, here. Those two guys. Now, let's see, that's not gonna work. So if we're gonna do it, we need to do that, and then we need to switch these guys over. So we're gonna go like that, okay. We're gonna go like that, okay. And then this, oops. That guy goes there. That guy goes there. That guy comes out. This guy flips and goes there. And then this guy goes there. And then we get this. And that goes there. Now we just get it straight. And he goes there. And then this comes off. This comes off. This guy goes there. That guy goes there. This guy goes here. Okay. And then that guy goes there. And then those guys are going that way. Yeah, correct. All right. So then we get this. Drop that right there. Grab this. Right there. No, I grabbed the wrong one? No. I just stuck that guy on there. There. This guy goes here. This guy goes there. These guys straights. No, those guys are not straights. Mergers everywhere. Pausers. That's those things. Okay. Move those out of the way here. All right, let me put this guy back. Him back there. And then you're still mergers. You're the new guy mergers. You're the new guy mergers. You're bridges. You're nothing. You can go on there. This is a scanning routine. Corners. Oh, here's straights. Okay. Alright, found straights. And I can't walk through that. That's awesome. Alright. Drop that down. Okay. And we just need a corner. Come down here with the corner. See, at this point, everything's merged in to one line. Like that. Right, so then now we're here. So now everything comes off the trucks. It goes into these racks. It unloads off the racks. It goes on the bridge. We filter out all the red packages. And then all the green packages come out this way. And merge together. And let's see if we alternate, if we switch these. Flip. We do cargo type first. And then we scan that. Well, that doesn't help. Because just because it passed cargo type, it still may be wrong here. So that doesn't buy us anything. I could get another one of these sticker scanners. So I don't want all the green ones on here, right? Like I kind of want the ones that are already on a green sticker. I kind of want them to go into a no scanning process. So if I do... Let me think about this for a second. Because if it's got a green sticker, everything on it is correct, even the cargo type. So I only want to scan the cargo type. So I really don't want to merge that back in. I really want to do... I need that to like come out here. Because that's this guy. Maybe I don't scan cargo type. Right? Maybe we get rid of this. maybe. All right, those two guys go that way. So then it would be, this guy would go like that. So like, this guy would go here. Guy would go here. Okay, and then it would be this guy, yeah. So then like this. We're gonna stop trying to do so much at one time. All right. So the ones that are already green, so the already red goes out on there. The other ones go this way. The already green come this way. So I don't need that guy. Let's take this guy. Put him there. So that's the already green. The already green comes down. And it merges with that already green, with that already green, with that one, and with that one. Okay. And so then this can come out. That can come out. Okay. This can come out. And that can come out. We're just going to ignore cargo type for right now. Okay. And this guy has to come out there. Him there. Him there. This guy out here. Put that guy there. There. That guy out here. That guy that way. Alright, let's just do these three for right now. So why are we... Alright, I like 2. The idea of 2. Yeah, I like the idea of 2. Okay. We'll put that there. So let's get these bridges. Bring them a little closer. Okay. This guy... This guy doesn't need to be a bridge. That guy's backwards. How did I not catch that? Yeah, that's better. And then this guy can go here. And then this guy, I like the idea of 2. Okay. And so this guy is here, 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 here. Two, okay. Alright, so guy can go over here. That guy can go there. 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 And that guy can go there. So we need a corner. got that taken care of. And this guy there, there. 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 Okay. These are all. That can go there. That can go there. Okay. That joiner can get out of there. That joiner can get out of there. That joiner can get out of there. Straight. Go there. Straight can go there. Straight can go there. That's gonna be the joiner. Goes there. Straight. Goes there. Over here. There. All right, let's get that part going. All right, so now we got these guys set up. All right, that's going right. So then this guy, put him here. That guy. Oh wait, flip. That guy is right. This guy. Put him there. And then that needs a bridge. And then this guy goes here. Right, this guy goes there. And then this guy there for now. Okay, that guy can come out. I'll go there. We'll go there, okay. There, okay. Alright, bridge. I moved him. There, okay. And this goes there. Okay. Alright, so here's what we got going on. Packages come off the truck. The errors are gonna go that way. The automatic green ones are gonna be on that line. And then these are the ones that need to get scanned. Okay. And then those are auto green. Okay. Throw that over here. All right. And then we got this area. So we got to do scanning and then we got to do sorting. So interesting. All right. All right. So for right now, we got all the intake done. So let's just make sure. What do we got over here? That guy's a rejected train. Okay. We don't need sorting. We do need. Drop him down. Drop him down. Just want to make sure all these guys. Red. Where's the sticker at? Oh, it's right there. Screwed up that truck. It's got no sticker. Right, Fine, whatever. You got a green one. Whatever. Get these guys over here. Is there a red one? Whatever. We'll do green. We'll come down here and grab this guy. As long as he's pre-stickered. Okay, we got that guy. All right. Drop him down. All right. Is he on there? He's on there. Okay. Cool. All right. So whichever one that came off of, that's right. That's right. They made it down this far. And that guy made it down. Okay. And that guy made it down. Okay. So let's drop this guy here. Grab that guy. Drop him here. Okay. Grab that guy. Drop him here. Okay. And we'll grab this guy. Drop him there. Okay. Alright, that one's broken. So that one is correct. This one, we got a problem. Flip. Alright. No, E. Flip. There we go. Scans and it goes that way. Okay, perfect. And then let's grab that guy. And we checked all of these, but we'll just drop it from here and make sure it just runs all the way down. Okay, perfect. And those are green. And this is red. So we'll drop that one there. Drop this one there. Drop that one there. Drop this one there. Drop that one there. That should all come down here. Okay. And this guy is good there. Okay. And this guy is good there. All right. Okay, so we went into the racks correctly. We came out of the racks correctly. All of that scanned and came down correctly. So we're good. We're good there. We're good there. So now what's left is... So now what's left is scanning. So this line right here just needs to be sorted. This line needs to be scanned. And so now we need to figure out how are we doing that. So I kind of feel like we're going to do that in the next video. Next video we're gonna figure that out, but I think what we need to do is like have like the sorting routine like here, like something that can be joined, and then what we do is we take this into a scanning routine, and then the green of the scanning routine connects into this sorting routine and goes and gets sorted to all the places. I think that's one option. I think the other option is we have this one scanning routine that it like plugs in here and it bypasses the scanning at the thing. And then the other one plugs in to like this, and then it queues up and scans and whatnot. So I think we'll do one or the other. We'll figure it out. I'll clear out some of this junk so we get a little bit more space. And yeah, that's what we'll do in the next video. So the next video, we will go on to phase 2, which is sorting, and then we will go to scanning. But yeah, so we got the unload part. We didn't test it yet, but we'll finish building it, and then we'll do the testing, and we'll hopefully do that in one more video, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes, but appreciate you guys hanging out, sticking with the series. Give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. If you like this build better than the last one, if you think this is a better idea, drop that in the comments below. If you've tried this and it didn't work, drop that in the comments below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. And yeah, we will catch everybody in the next one. Peace out.